Do you struggle to feel confident, command the respect you deserve, or just simply look more attractive? In this podcast episode, we're going to go over specifically how personal style is worth your investment. We're going to go over 5 ways that you can improve your style, and we're going to answer that question. Is personal style really worth it? Coming up. Welcome to the Communicate Clearly podcast, where we believe connection is key, confusion is the enemy, and practicing your communication skills is the best way to grow your confidence and influence. I'm your host, Jonathon Vogel, and today we're going to talk about how you can improve your personal style. We're going to attempt to work out a definition for what personal style means, give you 5 ways to improve it, and convince you that personal style is worth your time. So, let's dive right in. But before we do, make sure to go check out my YouTube channel, ComTV. That's the sponsor of this episode. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. ComTV. Just type it up. You'll find it. See, many people struggle to communicate clearly, so I create content there to help you build your communication tools. I focus on nonverbal communication, style, and connection in your relationship. So if that is interesting to you, if you like watching YouTube videos, go check out ComTV. All right, let's dive into it. So let's get a little bit of a background of what personal style is. So human beings have been using clothing to protect their bodies, right? Keep warm and show their social status for thousands of years. We've used many different types of styles of clothing to tell the world about ourselves, right? So why not tell clothing what we want it to say, right? See, if you struggle to feel confident, maybe command respect, or just look attractive. Are you insecure with your physical appearance? Maybe you're struggling with feeling respected in your peer groups. Maybe it's just a confidence issue. But the interesting thing is, what if there was a way for you and me to build that confidence, command that respect, and look more attractive? Well, personal style. It's a really simple way to do it. Now, I'm going to help you understand the importance of it and give you a simple guide. 5 steps, okay? So what is personal style? Well, we can assume the word personal refers to something that's in your possession, right? In contrast, though, style can mean so many different things for many different people. So the way I'm going to use the term personal style in this episode is the way you present and sell yourself to the world using your clothing and grooming. Let me say that again. So the way you present and sell yourself to the world using your clothing and grooming. So based on this definition, how well do you try to maintain your style image? Think about that. How well do you try to maintain your style image? Okay, so the easiest route, honestly, is to begin with yourself. Often I find you see it so much. Style is one of the most undervalued yet powerfully effective way to improve your chances of getting the job. You know, going on the date with the girl you've always been dreaming of going out with. Building respect in your peer groups. These are honestly so important to us, but why don't we take the lead measure of just doing a few simple things to improve our style that will kickstart and just make our lives so much easier? So where should you start? Honestly, the best way is to keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, that old adage. Less is more, okay? You need to have a simple, well-formed battle plan. Otherwise, the amount of information, the hacks, laws, the rules, everything the internet's throwing at you can be overwhelming. I know I was overwhelmed. But there's a few simple key elements and techniques to think about. All right? These things will give you a positive impact, okay? The whole idea here is you want to improve your personal style to achieve that confidence, to build that attractiveness, to build that respect. So to kick it off, step number 1 is learning the laws and rules of fit and style, but fit more specifically. If you had to pick a focus, if you forget everything else I'm about to tell you, fit is the most important. Okay? There's some great resources out there like Real Men Real Style or Alpha M to help you improve your personal style and learn the laws and rules. Okay, if you don't know what those are, I highly suggest going to look them up. They're very quick and simple. There's a lot of them, but things like, how does a shirt fit? You know, how do body types work with different types of clothes? And you spend time to learn about your body type to find out what type of fit you are. You know, skinny, slim, straight. What works best for you? For example, many men can improve their clothing simply by sizing down. See, the thing is, in my opinion, most men wear sizes 2 to 3 sizes too big for their body type, causing a lot of problems, such as like baggy shirts, the muffin top shirt tucking technique. You know, you guys, you see it in culture all the time when guys are trying to tuck in this shirt that they're trying to sport, which is 3 sizes too big, and it's producing like this big flower muffin top thing over their pants and their really tightly cinched belt. It looks terrible, absolutely terrible. And honestly, if you just size down, you're gonna be so much better off, right? So that's step number 1, learning the laws of fit. Now the second step is starting with your shoes. The type of shoes you wear speaks loudly to the world about your personal style. It's all in the shoes, guys. They're the most important part of any outfit you wear. The best way to improve it is, in my opinion, to start with a simple, clean, formal look. Go classic, go timeless, because it'll work with everything. Now you gotta understand something. There's different shoes for different situations. For example, you wouldn't wear tennis shoes or loafers to a wedding or a funeral, right? Conversely, you wouldn't wear black Oxford dress shoes to a college party. So you got to take the time to learn the different dress codes relevant to you and try to stay simple and stylish in those choices. Okay? And the key thing here, guys, less is more. If you treat your shoes well, you'll have them for a lifetime. The more shoes you have, the longer they'll last because you won't be wearing them out as fast. Okay? Focus on classic, timeless essentials. There's 3 types of footwear that I like to recommend to guys and women too, if you like the retro kind of preppy look. Black Oxford dress shoes, boots, and white sneakers. If you can nail those first, get those first 3 pairs to get started on your wardrobe, that is going to take you so far before you upgrade and start experimenting with other types of shoes. So that's the idea, guys. Now, the third step I want to recommend to you is building style, improving your style with interchangeable essentials. Now, what do I mean by that? You may have heard me speak about that before, but building a stylish wardrobe of quality, well-fitted clothing is a challenge. I know. I've been there. I've done that. I've been to thrift stores. I understand the challenge it can be, especially for people like students on a budget. Now, you may not be on a budget. You may not be a student, but the idea of actually being financially tight when it comes to clothing, a lot of people struggle with, like, I don't need to spend a ton of money on clothing. The key to success here, guys, is interchangeability. You don't have to have a lot of clothing to have a lot of outfits. Okay? Imagine if you could blindfold yourself, pick out an outfit for the day, and have full confidence your outfit is perfectly coordinated. I love that idea. This is the concept of interchangeability. Okay? If you focus on building your wardrobe with those simple, well-fitted essentials, like the dark jeans, like the white dress shirt, like those blue dress shirts and the black Oxford dress shoes, all that kind of stuff, they'll all work perfectly together no matter what combination, and you'll quickly improve that personal style. Does that make sense, right? Now, step 4 is knowing your tailor by their first name, or at least learning some sewing basics. Part of the trade-off from being unconfident and average looking to becoming good looking, attractive, stylish, respectable, confident, you need to be able to maintain your wardrobe and take care of it so that it will last you a long time and serve you well. Now, simple things like sewing on a button, repairing a rip in your jeans, or fixing a hole in your sock, these are all very simple, yet super valuable and super easy skills to learn that can save you a ton of cash in the long run and in the short run to keep your wardrobe in good repair. Think about that. If you simply know how to sew on a button, how much money you would save trying to get somebody else to sew it for you. Real Men Real Style has some great tutorials on that will help you sew on a button really quickly within like 2 minutes, and you've got yourself a button that'll never come off again. Go check it out, realmenrealstyle.com. That's realmenrealstyle.com. Type in how to sew a button. It has some great pictograph tutorials, super easy to learn, super quick to understand. Pick up a sewing kit for $1 at the dollar store and fix your buttons. Seriously, like, I get so frustrated when people, especially guys, don't know how to sew on a button. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. You're weird and you're insane if you cannot sew on a button. That's ridiculous. Now, step number 5 is the idea of waiting 24 hours before buying something. You need to sleep on your financial purchases. The last decision you want to make is one you regret later. Okay? Think about that. You got to start with the end in mind. Now, what you can do is like create a list of what you intend to purchase, set some non-negotiable budget goals, and try to find what you're looking for at discount or thrift shops. You might actually be surprised with what you find sticking to that budget. You need to force yourself to think creatively. All right. So some questions to ask, especially that's helped me make these decisions, is, does this item fit me perfectly? Can I get this adjusted to fit me? If it doesn't, is this item good quality? Is the material in a good quality, good repair? Is the stitching quality, thread, are the buttons quality? All of this kind of stuff. Is the cut, the fit of that clothing a good fit? All this kind of thing. And then also, is this item interchangeable with the rest of my wardrobe? Is it current? Is it stylish? But is it going to work with everything else I have? If you can confidently answer yes to all those questions, honestly, don't buy it. Okay? Leave the store or shop or wherever you are and think about the decision for 24 hours. Essentially, what you're going to do is save yourself to think objectively and rationally, without that pressure of buying right away. That's the worst thing when you have these discounts, when you have all of these things pushing 90% off, this, that, you have such pressure to buy stuff. Oh, it's a good deal, I gotta get it now. You'll save lots of cash and end up with a well-curated wardrobe by building your shopping technique this way. Wait before you buy. Think about it. Wait 24 hours, sleep on it. Now, do you struggle to feel confident, to be respected in your peer groups, or maybe you just want to look more attractive? If you focus on these basic laws and rules, spend time curating an interchangeable wardrobe of only essential items when you're starting out, and prioritizing shopping with laser-focused intentionality, you're going to be well on your way to being confident, attractive, and successful. So let me know what you guys think. Reach out to me. I'm open lines at Jonathon Vogel is. That's JonathonVogelis. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can also reach out to me on my YouTube channel. I want to hear from you. I'm waiting to respond to you. I want to answer your questions. If this is confusing, if this is a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, don't worry. I was in the same spot you were. I want to help you guys through this. I want you to become confident, successful, and attractive. So make sure to reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you guys are competent and confident already, let me know if you have any suggestions. Anything, what if you disagree? I want to hear it. Anything to help improve this kind of content, let me know. All right, make sure to go check out my YouTube channel, ComTV. Subscribe to this podcast. You can get the link, the RSS link. If you're listening to my podcast, you're probably on the go and you're not somebody who watches a lot of YouTube videos, so that's okay too. I look forward to seeing you. I always say that. I look forward to engaging with you guys next week. I've got some great content coming out. You guys take care. You're awesome.